The world is a thrilling place, especially for young people. You're full of dreams, energy, and a thirst for new experiences. This curiosity and openness to the world are amazing qualities. But, like a coin with two sides, this time of life also comes with risks. Not everyone has good intentions. Some people might want to take advantage of your youth and trust. In a lot of cases, your innocence is like a magnet to predators. This is why understanding the dark side of power is crucial. As you navigate the complexities of life, it's vital to be aware of the potential dangers lurking in the shadows. Just as you learn to cross the street safely or handle fire with caution, you must also learn to protect yourself from those who might seek to exploit you. This journey of self-protection begins with understanding the nature of power and its potential for misuse. This video will briefly explore the issue of exploitation, focusing specifically on how individuals in positions of power can abuse their influence for personal gain. We'll delve into the reasons why young people are particularly susceptible to such manipulation, examine real-life examples of exploitation, and provide practical tips on how to stay safe. Remember, knowledge is power, and by arming yourself with the right information, you can confidently navigate the challenges ahead and build a brighter future for yourself. There will still be more in-depth videos, but for now, let's embark on this journey of understanding and empowerment together. Power is like a tool. It can be used to build or destroy. In the right hands, power can be a force for good. Think of teachers, doctors, or community leaders. They use their influence to help others and make the world a better place. However, power can also be dangerous when misused, even by those I just mentioned. Some people crave power for selfish reasons. They want to control others and get what they want, even if it hurts those they control. This is where exploitation comes in. Exploitation happens when someone misuses their power to take advantage of another person. They might use their position, money, or influence to pressure, manipulate, or even threaten others into doing things they don't want to do. Understanding the different faces of power is the first step towards protecting yourself. Knowing that power can be used for both good and bad allows you to approach situations with a healthy dose of caution and critical thinking. Young people are often targeted by exploiters for several reasons. First, you are still learning and growing. You are developing your sense of self and figuring out your place in the world. This makes you more trusting and more likely to believe what adults tell you. Second, young people often crave acceptance and belonging. You might be eager to please or afraid to speak up if something feels wrong. This desire for approval can be exploited by those who pretend to offer friendship, love, or guidance. Third, young people might not yet have the experience or knowledge to recognize when someone is trying to take advantage of them. This lack of awareness can make you more susceptible to manipulation and abuse. Predators are often very good at what they do. They know how to identify and exploit these vulnerabilities. They might shower you with attention, gifts, or promises to gain your trust. They might also use threats, intimidation, or guilt to control you. Exploitation often starts subtly. The abuser, often someone you know and trust, will try to gain your confidence. This process is called grooming. They might act like your best friend, mentor, or romantic partner, showering you with attention and making you feel special. They will gradually push your boundaries, testing how far they can go. It might start with inappropriate jokes or comments, then escalate to unwanted touching or requests for secrecy. They manipulate you into believing you are complicit in their actions making it harder to speak out. The grooming process is designed to break down your defenses and make you dependent on the abuser. They want you to feel like you need them, that you can't tell anyone about what's happening. This isolation and fear make it easier for them to maintain control. Let's look at some real-life examples. Sadly, there are countless examples of exploitation in the world. One common example is child labor, where children are forced to work in dangerous and unhealthy conditions for little or no pay. Another example is human trafficking, where people are tricked or coerced into forced labor or sexual exploitation. Victims of trafficking are often promised a better life, but end up trapped in a nightmare. Exploitation can also happen in seemingly safe environments like schools, sports teams, family homes, or religious institutions. Teachers, coaches, family members, or religious leaders might abuse their positions of power to groom and abuse young people. These stories highlight the devastating reality of exploitation and the urgent need for awareness, prevention, and intervention. What is the impact then? It's devastating, really. The effects of exploitation can be severe and long-lasting. Victims may experience a wide range of emotional, psychological, and physical trauma. They might struggle with feelings of shame, guilt, fear, anxiety, and depression. Exploitation can also lead to relationship problems, substance abuse, self-harm, and suicidal thoughts. The scars of exploitation can haunt individuals for years, affecting their self-esteem, their ability to trust others, and their overall well-being. It's crucial to remember that it's never the victim's fault. The responsibility lies solely with the abuser who chose to exploit and harm another human being. It's important to recognize the red flags or early warning signs of exploitation. Knowing the warning signs of exploitation is key to protecting yourself and others. Be wary of adults who give you gifts or special attention without a good reason. Pay attention to anyone who tries to isolate you from your friends and family, or who constantly criticizes and puts you down. If someone is making you feel uncomfortable, pressuring you into doing things you don't want to do, or asking you to keep secrets, trust your gut instinct and tell a trusted adult. In most cases, a non-related adult will be obliged to assist you, regardless of whether they want to or not. Remember, it's always better to be safe than sorry. If the first one you tell doesn't want to listen, tell another until someone listens. Your safety and well-being are paramount. Never be afraid to speak up if something feels off. You must protect and defend yourself. Protecting yourself from exploitation starts with building a strong sense of self-worth and setting healthy boundaries. Know that you have the right to say no to anything that makes you uncomfortable, regardless of who is asking. Surround yourself with trusted adults, like parents, teachers, or counselors, who you can confide in and seek guidance from. If you feel unsafe or threatened, do not hesitate to remove yourself from the situation and report it to the authorities. Remember, you are not alone. There are people who care about you and want to help. You have to seek support and break your silence. If you or someone you know has been affected by exploitation, know that there is help available. Reach out to a trusted adult, a school counselor, a hotline, or a support organization. There are resources dedicated to providing support, guidance, and a path to healing. Search on social media or even Google. Breaking the silence is often the hardest but most crucial step towards recovery and justice. Your voice matters, and by speaking out, you can help prevent future exploitation and create a safer world for everyone. Please like, share, and subscribe for more videos.